Well, hey, you guys. Yes, me again. It's going to be another bulb video. Interesting trend we've got going on here lately. Anyway, again, not an intentional video, but things happen. You may have noticed the Torrent cluster is not in the car. We are sporting the OEM one right now because it's that time of year again, emissions time. And if y'all saw my video from last year, they're now checking to make sure that your check engine light works because too many people were taking the bulbs out. So now the emissions guys have to, or gals, have to double check that your check engine light displays when you first key on the car. All right, now that we're done with that, I went ahead and put this guy in because I've been chasing a P420 code, which is going to be covered in another video when I get it absolved, what I had to go through to get that taken care of. Anyway, when I put this one in, the reason I originally looked at getting the Torrent cluster is because this thing wasn't illuminating properly, and I preferred the look of the Torrent. I never addressed the lights on this thing. The bulbs were all jacked up. So since I'm going to have to drive with this thing for God knows how long while I deal with chasing the emissions code, verifying if the check engine light goes off and stays off, I figured I might as well go ahead and deal with the bulbs that are messed up, so it's a viable swap in whenever I need it, since this is going to be point forward for the next few years. When I did, the only thing that illuminated was like right here. As you saw from that picture, thank God I at least took a picture, only that one bulb was apparently functioning properly. I had all the indicator lights and assumed that the few bulbs that were in the back more so controlled the indicator lights. These are not like that. They have multiples that cover multiple areas apparently, or maybe there's something soldered into the circuit board. I haven't had one of these apart. So this one, I took it out and was going to go ahead and sort out the bulbs. I had some from the junkyard, so we'll roll in that portion of the video now. That most of my gauge assembly was not illuminating properly. Checking these little bulbs. I have a whole mess of them I pulled out of a junkyard car. 6mm, and you just twist, loosen them up, and pop them out. So there's two of them thus far, and then this one on this side. Trying to see if I see any smoking guns as to why it wasn't illuminating. Alright, here's one of the other ones. I don't see anything messed up on it. It's one of the other ones. I'm no bulb expert, so I don't know what it takes to say they're bad, but this is the one that's definitely bad. There you can see his little filament down on the glass. So that's definitely bad. I don't know about those two. And I think this is one I pulled out of a junkyard car. I really don't see anything different about it. If y'all notice anything, say. I know my hands are a mess. Just pulled this one out. And again, I'm not seeing anything wrong with it. I have no idea, guys. I'm looking down in these cluster holes, and it looks like the ones that maybe redirect for the cluster itself have those little shields in there. Briefly, those little round. But see, this one is actually the high beam, and that one's not affected. So I'm going to swap those three. I'm going to assume that one's okay. I'm going to check. That one is working, so I don't know. Alright, I kind of dug through the little stash and pulled out what I could tell was okay. Checked them in the light, and they had all their parts. But what you're going to do is stick it on your 6mm like so. And just put it in, lock it. Make sure all these are tight. Back this off a bit. We'll see if that makes a difference. Yep, I got that. I got that. I got that. The bulbs are just these, like I say, these little guys right here. You can get them at AutoZone Advance or whatever. 12 volts, 1.5 watts. And it's got that OS RAM or O5 RAM. I don't know which one. But anyhow, these all had filaments missing. They were not the ones I pulled out of the car. They came from my stash over there. But these are the ones that might be good, that maybe weren't completely locked in place. You know, over time, heat cycles, they can loosen up, just like anything else. And the reveal. Haha. As you can see, everything illuminates now. So even though those bulbs didn't necessarily look bad, something with them was bad. So I'm glad I had all those spares from the junkyard cluster that I had pulled apart at the junkyard. What I'm going to have to do now is upgrade to the LED. So eventually you'll see another video of the LED variants of this, so at least it's nicer, and of course, they'll be in the torrent cluster as well. I just need to verify that all the bulbs are the same, and if I need specifically red ones, or if that is designed into the cluster itself. This is fixed. I will drop a link in to where you can get the regular incandescent ones, and then when I get around to getting the LED ones, I'll update this video, but also make another video. So we got that covered. If my slew of bulb videos have been helpful, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. You know, I try to, just as I do stuff, video it so somebody down the way it helps. Hype if you like it. Like I said, like, subscribe, comment, let me know, hey, maybe you've done the LED swap and can tell me what's the best LEDs to go with. Probably going to go to, what is it, superbrightled.com, I think that's the name. I think that's what everybody recommends, but I'll let you guys know. Okay, for now, thanks for tuning in. Bye.